Hey everybody, this is Dan French, your local loan officer here in Las Vegas. Wanted to give you a quick update on a new home development here, Linea by Party Homes. What to expect, I'm going to give you a quick tour. Also, stay tuned, we're going to break down some payments on the basic model, including the upgraded model. Stay tuned, it's very important. This is your cabinets. They look really nice, really modern. Everything's really up to date. You look at a lot of this downstairs here. This is a big deal, especially for women, you know, that are cooking, men too, but women, they really look at the kitchen as being something that, you know, is really one of the deciding factors on buying a home. Look how spacious this is. This is very nice. You got really nice cabinets here. You have the nice handles here on the cabinets right here. This is really nice, you know. Really everything looks really modern. You look outside, you got a nice pool area. You know, it's nice for barbecuing. You know, I think a lot of people out here, especially in the hot summer times, they really need a pool. So it does come with this model. And so as you see here, this is where you would, you know, dine or maybe just have a nice get together with family on a breakfast morning. You look over here, you got some, you know, nice, it's a nice living room, nice size, very spacious, you know, very open. I like that. And it's also connected over here to the kitchen. So it's something if you guys are looking at a open space. So we're heading up the stairs. Just going to give you a quick view on some of the bedrooms and things that they offer here. Like I said, it's very spacious, very modern. You know, you look at, this is a nice loft. You know, you have a loft with a TV. You know, definitely you can watch games and things up here, you know, or just want to hang out and have movie night with your family. You can do this up here as well. Heading into what we call the master bedroom. Here's the master bedroom, very spacious. You know, it's definitely, they put it together, a nice nice model here. Then we're heading into the bathroom. Ooh, this is really nice. Look at how much space you got here in the walk-in closet. Very nice here. And then you come in, look at that shower. Wow, that's a beautiful shower. You know, a lot of people out here, they do want that walk-in shower. You know, I don't know, some people like the Roman tub or the big tub, but I think, you know, it's kind of somewhat losing popularity. I know some people still want to have that tub experience, you know, but sitting down in here, just, you know, relaxing and just hanging out. So I'm going to tell you the truth on how to get the best interest rate possible. And that way you can really determine if you want to stay with that lender that you're currently working with, or if you're just considering in buying a home, what you're going to expect when you go shopping for a rate, because that is very important to everybody out there. I know as a loan officer, that is one of the deciding factors, if not the deciding factor, in picking the lender you're going to work with. So the first thing we're going to talk about on what is the deciding factor on what rate you're going to get is your credit score. That's number one. Typically, the higher credit score, the lower the interest rate. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think a lot of people out there understand that. Every time I get a phone call, it's, how do I get my score up? Understand that every bank has a different way and a different algorithm of judging you on your credit. Now, there is certain tiers that you can look at. One of them is, what is the top tier? Where do I come in and how do I get the best rate, and where does that line stop? Hey guys, so it's Dan French here, and we're talking about how to get a better interest rate. And that's what everybody's looking for these days. And everybody thinks, well, it's just all about your credit score. That's not true. There's compensating factors, and we're on number 2 now. The second thing to look at is, where are you buying your home? What state, what location, and also what county? Because in some cases, lenders will hit a loan level pricing adjustment onto your interest rate based upon where you're buying your home. So it's very important to understand that, because sometimes things do come in that you don't see, and sometimes that makes an adjustment based upon your home location. So now you're looking at down payment, and how does that impact interest rates? Well, let's talk about that. So some of these clients that I have are always looking at not having mortgage insurance, and that's great. Guys, I don't want you to spend money on something that it doesn't go to nothing. And I always tell everybody, if you got the money, put it down. You know, it helps you out. Now, does it impact your interest rate? Absolutely. 20 to 25% down. I've seen a huge difference, sometimes an eighth of a point, putting 25% down. And why does this happen? Well, it takes less risk off the investor. And so the investor says, well, we're going to reward you. We're going to reward you as a client out there. You're putting 25% down. We're definitely going to help you out, and we're going to get you a better pricing on your interest rate. Now, in some cases, because of mortgage insurance, and how mortgage insurance is really there to protect the bank. You might get better pricing with mortgage insurance on your interest rate. And so you really have to gauge that. Now, in most cases, 20 to 25% down, it's absolutely going to be solid, guys. You're going to look at a really phenomenal rate. Now, your lender, though, should be checking both ways, because in some cases, if you don't want to put 20% down, maybe you want to put 10% down, or you just want to keep the money in your account and you want to still get a good interest rate, check out the facts. How are you judged, and what do I need to do to get the best rate available? Well, we've talked about some of the things already. Now I'm going to go into another topic here on loan term and also loan type. You know, what is the difference between a 15-year and a 30-year fixed mortgage loan? Also, what is the difference between loan type, which is a conventional FHA, VA, or USDA type loan? Now, you have other loan products that's out there, but those are the core, because those are typically the ones that fall into a category for just the average consumer out there buying a home. We do have other things like bank statement programs and things like that, but right now we're just going to talk about the loan type. Now, FHA and government loans and VA loans, they're all insured or guaranteed by the government, so typically there's not a huge difference or swing based upon credit score. Now, if you look at a conventional loan, that is credit score driven. And like we were talking about with other topics, that will have a bigger impact on what rate you get. I want you guys to understand that you can really get any rate available out there. And the reason why you can do that is you can either go and buy your rate down. It'll cost you more money at the end. I'll give you whatever rate you want, but there's a discount. So there's a level for every lender, and that's where you shop a lender. It's called the par rate. But there, you could go down and buy your rate down by a quarter, a half a point, whatever that cost is, so long as you're willing to do it. I can also give you a lender credit. So in some cases, if you don't have enough money for closing costs, we can raise your rate. So any rate that you want, I can really provide that to you. Now, in some cases, there's a cost. In some cases, there's a way for you to get a credit. It all depends on what your situation is. Everyone today is looking at interest rate as the deciding factor, and I get it. You also need to look at what is the closing costs and what is the communication you're getting from your loan officer, because all of these things are important. You guys want this home right here? I'm going to give you guys a breakdown exactly what the payment is, and you guys need to let me know, if this is something you guys can afford, or you know what, if it's something you can't afford, then you start looking at somewhere else. But this is a great starter home.